Hello, fellow seeker! It is the Onymous CHIRONYMOUS here to do your reading. Let's take a look at your post now, shall we? Believe I had it in this tab here. Nope. This'n. Yeah. Okay, you say, you made my whole life clear now. Thank you. I'm glad if I helped you in figuring things out. Glad that I could be helpful in that. Certainly, you're very welcome. But all I did was do the readings, and the real decisions and stuff that got made were up to you, my friend. The way that you view things and interpret things, you are in control of your own destiny. It is your life, your world, my friend. Jeff. Yep, I remember doing your reading, Jeff. You are 18 years old. You are a male Libra, Asian guy with reading glasses. In Southeast Asia. You would like a Wacky Scry and a Morgan's Tarot. I can hook you up with that, my friend. I think I'm going to do the Morgan's Tarot first, rather than the other way around. Yeah, I think that might have things tie in or make sense a little bit better that way, because sometimes I don't always know what I'm seeing with the static, and this might give me a little bit better of a feel for things. So you say, hello, CHIRONYMOUS. I've always wanted to be a magic user someday, but I don't know what fits me the most. Okay. You say, can you help me find out what the most fittest magic user that I can be. Oh, okay, as far as like the type of magic. You say, thank you very much. Certainly, my friend. You're very welcome. So let's get started here with your Morgan's Tarot. I've already pulled a card for you here. I just can't see it very well. Okay. It reads, it's a dog-eat-dog food world. Okay. Instead of it's a dog-eat-dog world, it reads it's a dog-eat-dog food world. In the realm of constant concern about how to survive, it's nice to know the methods. But being in that realm is often the result of directing enormous amounts of energy toward believing you are there. Overwhelming anxiety about being stuck tends to perpetuate the situation of being stuck. So let's take this card, let's break it on down. They say it's a dog-eat-dog world. You know, sometimes we do have to kind of assert ourselves. You know, it's crummy the times when we really have to like step on each other to get where we're headed, and it's best to try to avoid that. But sometimes it boils down to looking out for number one, or looking out for one's own best interests, taking care of oneself. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. Sometimes you do have to be a little selfish, but I mean, generally, I think we can be fair with each other, certainly. So these are things that it wants you to take into consideration there. So I mean, this could see you doing magic to further yourself, to help other people out. It could be talking about that. And it says, it's nice to know the methods about how to survive, as far as like, we all need food, water, sleep, those sorts of things, shelter. But when we have those things, when we have those things, and then we're trying to figure out what else is going on with the rest of our lives, sort of what gives it meaning, or what we want to do with it. A lot of that comes out of, being so in this place where you need to like make that decision, being so sort of like, okay, I'm in life, what do I do now? And you really like believing that you're in this situation and the elements around you can't be changed. And this really this tells you not to feel stuck. This tells you to just like, stop believing that you're stuck, and to just kind of move forward, to feel things out, give things a try, get outside your comfort zone. Don't believe that you are stuck. Believe that you can get out of this. This also sort of speaks to me of, I mean, it's very much a card about reality, So we're either looking at, you know, magic having to do with, like, you know, unreality or beyond reality. So either stuff maybe on the astral plane, if you can maybe do like astral projection, or like vision quest type stuff, or magic that alters reality, you know, that changes things in our everyday world, that changes things in life. So that's, you know, we could maybe be looking at like direct magic or chaos magic. You know, these are some things to consider. Let's take a look at your second or middle, or at any rate next card. And it reads, "Don't worry, you can do no wrong." So that's interesting. That's sort of a card that says, you know, that the world is your oyster in these sorts of pursuits, that that you can kind of pick anything from among these, you know, maybe a little bit of each, you know, and you can kind of go with what you decide to go with. You can either do a combination of things, you know, number of things, multiple things, be well-rounded in your studies, or you can really focus on one type of magic. I mean, I could see you starting out being well-rounded and then being like, no, this is my focus. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm drawn toward. This is what I'm passionate about. But this is not to worry. You know, don't be anxious about this. Don't be worried that you'll be successful in your endeavors, whatever they may be. It says, in the context of a reading, this card often means that you cannot fail in your present situation. Whatever you decide to do will benefit the project you have in mind. The present confusion is part of the plan. So that's good to know. That's certainly reassuring. And interestingly enough, the third and final card that I'm pulling for you is the card entitled Whatever's Right. So maybe sort of like I said, explore some things, feel things out, and, you know, you'll know which one's right for you, which one's working the best for you, which one you're the most passionate about or getting results out of. So don't be anxious or worried about this. Just proceed forward. Just move ahead and see what things go where. See how things go, how things proceed. Okay. So yeah, this card, Whatever's Right. Meet the inevitable with resolution, even if it's irresolution. When dealing with the flow of time and the ego, you have to act from a knowledge of self. Pushing through the confusion and asking no one for guidance, be yourself and see freedom now. You can do no more than go forth to meet your destiny. So yeah, pretty consistent reading there, right along. I'm going to now stare into the static, and we're going to see if we can get you to see this static maybe also. Okay, is this working? Oh dear. Oh yeah, there it is back there. Let's see what we can get as far as getting you to see maybe a little bit of what I'm seeing. Probably not, because I'm getting a bigger picture of it and it's going through the camera. You know, when I see it, I see a lot more. Okay, so let's take a look here. What am I scoping out for you? I see... What do I see? Huh. The first thing I saw was sort of energy. It was in sort of a cyclone type form. And now I'm seeing what looks like band-aids, so maybe sort of a healing type of magic. You could maybe be more of a healer. You know, knowledge of herbs, things of that nature. The cyclone energy, I mean, that just makes me think of energy in general, but it makes me think of wind. So maybe a focus on like air magic? I don't know. Air, herbs, healing. That sort of looks like the heart, which makes me think of the heart chakra, so maybe things like Reiki. Let me see here. Now I'm kind of looking at like alchemy. I'm seeing symbols like, you know, for like earth and water. It's funny, we've seen air, earth, and water. We have not seen fire represented. Well, the water and no, I did see two downward pointing triangles, so I don't know. Maybe I just missed fire. Maybe it was in there. Things to consider. That to me looks like a cross, which sort of speaks of things that are either spiritual or religious. It sort of speaks maybe of either like charity, volunteering, being sort of giving and generous. What do I see next? Well, that looked sort of like a road or a path that you were sort of proceeding down here, which really kind of ties in with the reading that I just did for you with the Morgan's Tarot. That you're on the path and you're exploring and you're feeling things out, and then you'll know which way to head. But this at least gets you a few ideas, gets things kind of rolling, you know, as far as stuff to explore. But, you know, don't just explore the things that I've said. Explore the other things in magic that, you know, you'll see what really speaks to you. I'm still just seeing a lot of the same symbols, the alchemical symbols, you know, the upside down and right side up triangles. I'm seeing the cross. I'm seeing different just energy patterns. I saw sort of light. I saw light coming from somewhere. There again is the heart chakra, which makes me think of like Reiki and yoga and I don't know, it's just a lot of the same images repeating. I'm not really picking out anything else. So I think that's pretty much going to be everything for your reading between those two parts. I hope that I found something for you, my friend, that helped. Let's see if we can get back over here. Alright. So anyway, that, my friend, was your reading. I hope that it served you well. I hope there was something useful, beneficial, positive, insightful, informative, something of that nature for you, my friend. I only want for the reading to serve you well. I only want good things for you, my friend. I'll be in your corner. I'll be rooting for you, cheering you on, cheering for you, hoping for all the best for you, as always. I'll be sending you positive energy, good vibes, positive energy in your direction, so that your situations may be harmonious for you, and so that your words and actions may be harmonious in your situations, so that you may achieve your goals and that they may benefit you and benefit those who you will care about. Good luck to you, best wishes to you, and I'll be hoping for all of the best that life has to offer you in terms of peace and joy and happiness and prosperity and tranquility and well-being and good times and good health and well-being, contentment, success, fulfillment. Take the absolute best care of yourself, my friend, and peace to you.